What if I told you that feeling numb to love isn't just your problem, but a complex emotional experience many face? You might be sitting there, scrolling through your feed, watching friends share intimate moments with their partners, and feeling like a stranger in a world filled with love. It's like everyone else is connecting while you're left on the sidelines, wondering why you can't seem to tap into those same feelings. You're not alone in this struggle, and today we'll unravel the layers of why you might feel disconnected from love. Perhaps you've been in relationships that left you feeling empty, questioning your worth, and wondering if you're missing some crucial part of the emotional puzzle. It's as if you're trapped in a fog, watching others feel love so deeply, while you can't even catch a glimpse of it. These thoughts can be overwhelming, creating a whirlwind of confusion and sadness. In this space, we'll explore the root causes of this numbness, starting with a vital point. It's not about you being broken. Sometimes it's simply about timing. Understanding the role of timing. Timing plays a crucial role in our emotional experiences, especially regarding love. Imagine you're navigating through a particularly challenging chapter in your life. Perhaps you're juggling work stress, family issues, or the aftermath of a painful breakup. During such turbulent times, love can feel like a distant shore, something you long for but can't quite reach. You may find yourself yearning for connection, yet at the same time, feeling unready or even unworthy of it. This internal conflict can be disheartening. If you're in a difficult place right now, it's essential to remember that it's perfectly okay to feel this way. Your emotional state isn't a flaw, it's a reflection of your current circumstances. Life has its seasons, and just as nature ebbs and flows, so too does our capacity to love. You may think you need to rush into a relationship to feel whole, but it's more important to focus on understanding yourself during this period. Taking the time to nurture your personal growth and emotional health will lay a solid foundation for genuine connections in the future. Rather than putting pressure on yourself to feel or act a certain way, allow yourself to embrace this moment for self-reflection. Dive into your passions, spend time with friends, and rediscover what makes you happy outside the realm of romance. By doing this, you'll not only foster a deeper understanding of yourself, but also create the emotional space needed for love to flourish when the time is right. Navigating emotional disconnection. As we delve deeper, let's examine the feeling of emotional disconnection. It's frustrating to be in social situations, surrounded by laughter and joy, and yet feel like you're watching it all unfold through a glass wall. This sensation can amplify feelings of isolation, making you wonder if something is inherently wrong with you. The truth is, many people grapple with this disconnect, and it doesn't mean you're incapable of love. It often indicates that you need to reassess your emotional landscape. In these moments of disconnect, it's vital to focus on the relationships that bring you joy, even if they aren't romantic. Think about your friends, family, and community. Sometimes, the love we overlook is right in front of us. Engage in genuine conversations, share experiences, and create memories with those who uplift you. These connections can serve as a bridge back to the emotional richness you may feel is lacking. Additionally, consider that this numbness may stem from unmet expectations. You might think that love should feel a certain way or happen at a specific time. When it doesn't, it can lead to frustration and self-doubt. Challenge these preconceived notions and remind yourself that love comes in many forms. By allowing yourself to be open to various kinds of love, whether it's platonic, familial, or even self-love, you can start to dissolve the barriers that have kept you feeling numb, challenging the notion of numbness. Now, let's confront the notion of being numb to love. When you label yourself as incapable of love, you inadvertently create a narrative that limits your emotional experiences. It's easy to feel trapped in this mindset, especially if you've faced disappointments or heartbreak in the past. However, it's crucial to recognize that emotional numbness is often a protective mechanism, a way of shielding yourself from further pain. Instead of viewing this numbness as a permanent state, consider it a signal that you may need to heal. Reflect on your past relationships and experiences. Were there moments when love felt overwhelming, leading you to retreat? Acknowledging these feelings can help you better understand your emotional responses. It's a sign of strength to confront your emotions rather than push them away. As you begin to peel back the layers of your numbness, allow yourself to feel again. Embrace vulnerability as a strength, not a weakness. Engaging with your emotions, whether joy, sadness, or anger, will enable you to reconnect with your capacity for love. Sometimes, it's through this emotional exploration that we find the path back to feeling whole again. The importance of self-love. At the core of navigating these feelings is the concept of self-love. When was the last time you paused to appreciate who you are, flaws and all? Self-love isn't just a buzzword, it's a fundamental aspect of emotional well-being. When you learn to cherish yourself, you create a fertile ground for love to grow, both from within and from those around you. Start by engaging in activities that bring you joy. Whether it's pursuing hobbies, practicing mindfulness, or simply spending time in nature, these moments can help you reconnect with your inner self. Ask yourself what truly makes you happy and pursue those passions unapologetically. As you nurture your sense of self, you may find that your heart begins to open, allowing you to embrace the love that exists in your life. It's also essential to practice kindness towards yourself. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Understand that everyone goes through phases of emotional turmoil, and it's okay to feel what you're feeling. As you learn to love and accept yourself, you'll naturally radiate that love, creating a magnetic pull towards deeper connections with others. The challenge of relating to others. Moving forward, let's address the challenge of relating to others when you're feeling emotionally distant. You might find yourself surrounded by people yet still feel a profound sense of disconnection. It's as if you're watching a vibrant performance while stuck backstage, yearning to be part of the action, but unsure how to join in. This disconnect can stem from various factors, including differing values or simply being in different emotional places. When you're grappling with your feelings, it's crucial to assess the relationships you currently have. Do they bring you joy and fulfillment, or do they drain your energy? If you notice that certain connections leave you feeling empty, it may be time to reevaluate their place in your life. Authentic relationships are built on shared values and mutual respect, so seek out those who inspire and uplift you. Also, take a moment to reflect on your own values and what you desire in relationships. Being clear about what you want can help you navigate your interactions with others more effectively. You might find that as you become more aware of your own emotional landscape, you'll be better equipped to relate to those around you, fostering deeper connections along the way. Overcoming self-sabotage. Let's now dive into the topic of self-sabotage. This is a common hurdle for many, as it often involves subconsciously creating barriers to love. You might find yourself shying away from potential partners or pushing them away before they can get too close, all in an effort to protect yourself from possible heartbreak. But in doing so, you also deny yourself the joy that love can bring. Recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking free. Consider what fears drive this behavior. Is it fear of rejection, of vulnerability, or of repeating past mistakes? Identifying these fears can help you confront them head-on. Challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Embrace the uncertainty of forming new connections, knowing that it's a natural part of life. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, even if it feels scary. Remember, every relationship carries some level of risk, but it also holds the potential for immense joy and personal growth. Recognizing love in different forms. As we explore the nuances of love, it's essential to recognize that it exists in various forms beyond romance. The affection you feel for friends, family, or even pets carries immense value. These connections contribute to your emotional well-being and provide a safety net when romantic love feels out of reach. Try to appreciate these relationships fully. Spend quality time with friends, engage in heartfelt conversations, and allow yourself to be present. These moments can help reignite your emotional capacity and remind you of the love that exists in your life. You may find that, as you nurture these connections, the feelings of numbness begin to fade. It's important to understand that love can manifest in countless ways. The warmth of a friend's hug, the laughter shared over coffee, or the quiet companionship of a beloved pet all serve to enrich your emotional landscape. By opening your heart to these forms of love, you create space for romantic feelings to flourish when the time is right. Embracing vulnerability. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, let's emphasize the importance of vulnerability. It's often uncomfortable, but vulnerability is where true connections flourish. When you allow yourself to be open and honest about your feelings, you invite others to do the same. This mutual exchange can foster deeper relationships and help combat feelings of isolation. Don't be afraid to express your struggles to those you trust. Sharing your journey can create a sense of solidarity and understanding. You might discover that others share similar experiences, and together you can support one another in navigating the complexities of love and connection. Embracing vulnerability isn't about exposing your weaknesses. It's about sharing your authentic self. When you create this atmosphere of trust, you'll find that love can blossom even in unexpected places, bringing with it a sense of fulfillment you may have thought was lost. As we wrap up this journey through the intricacies of love, remember that your feelings are valid and deserving of exploration. You are not alone in your struggles. Many are navigating the same complexities. Embrace this time for self-discovery, nurturing friendships, and finding joy in the connections you have. So, I invite you to reflect. How can you nurture the love in your life, both for yourself and for others? If you found this discussion valuable, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insights into love and emotional well-being. Your journey is important, and together, we can explore the many facets of love, understanding, and connection.